good to be back, baby. Your boy was out with the Rona. So, last week I know you guys didn't get a Legendary Nothing Less Tuesdays, but I was sick as fuck, and now I'm back. That's all that matters. All that matters is that I'm back now. For this episode of Legendary Nothing Less Tuesdays, I figured I would tell you guys 2 stories about how I got served some fucking humble pie. The first story I'm going to tell you about is DJ Prince Paul, old school hip hop producer. Did some producing for Big Daddy Kane, Boogie Down Productions, De La Soul, all that extra other shit you want to know? Google. Anyways, back in high school, I had moved to CI in Long Island. For y'all who don't know what CI is, Central Islip, and I played football with somebody named Paul Houston, which is DJ P for real. So, back in the days, we used to go sometimes after practice and shit like that. We would go over to the Chinese buffet, then we go play basketball at Paul's house and shit like that. So back at this time, since y'all knew my rap name then, my rap name then might have been Scandalous. Anyways, Paul introduced us to his father, and I remember we were like trying to figure out what our rap group name was gonna be. At the time, we was going by OG, Original Gangsters. I know, so original, right? So, we meet Paul's father. We like letting him hear some of our music and shit like that, and it's like,
hello, you've reached the house of unrecognized talent. Please start after the...
okay. But at the time, you know, we thought we was the fucking greatest thing out there. And I just remember him being like, you know, what's y'all group name? I'm like, OG, Original Gangsters. And it's like, that ain't it, man. That ain't it. So, I just remember going there, and before meeting with him, thinking to myself like, yo, Paul's pops is gonna hear my music, and we gonna be the fuck up out of here. That's it, we gonna be famous. And it was like, nah, fam, you got some work to do. And we were sitting in the room, and we were trying to come up with names. I mean, group names, who the fuck, regular names. Like, I remember Paul being like, yo, what do you think my name should be? I'm like, DJ LIE. And he's like, yo, that shit sound good. What the fuck does that mean? I'm like, Long Island Expressway. And we all broke out laughing and shit like that. But it took me time. It took me time, me and Knowledge time to come up with Stars in Pursuit, which is what the group is now. Outside of myself as King Nova. And man, that was good. You know, it was good that, I mean, we probably weren't even fucking good anyway. But it was good to catch that humble pie, you know what I mean? And think, damn, you're not that good. You didn't even impress this dude. You know, but he was still very supportive of us and shit like that. And trying to help us make something. I don't even know where the hell that even went. I ended up moving away or whatever. DJ P for real is who he is today. He's Lil Uzi's DJ. And I am who I am. Some people don't know who I am yet, but you will. Believe that shit. Okay, let's get to story 2. Story 2. So, if you watched previous episodes, you know that I work for Law and Order. And one of the producers on the job asked me, like, have you ever given Ice your music? And I'm like, no. I'm not trying to be the guy fired for giving this guy my music. Because I don't know how he's going to react. I didn't know him. So whatever. He introduces me to Ice. I give Ice my CD. He never listened to the fucking CD. And then I ended up seeing him the following season, and he was like, I never listened to your CD. And I was like, damn. So I was like, you think I can come and chat with you on your lunch break one day when we're at the stage and let you hear some music? He's like, sure. So I go in there, and I'm like, yo, I got all my best freestyles ready, all that shit. I'm like, I'm about to blow his fucking mind open. He's about to be like, yo, I gotta sign this motherfucker. So I go in there with him. And he has his lunch over here. I'm trying to connect to the Bluetooth speaker. And either way, I start rapping. And it's like, okay, motherfucker, you can rap. And what kind of place is this? And until that point, I just never really, I was like, whoa. Because some of the hardest fucking bars and rhymes I thought I had, it was like, nah, bro. You ain't shit. And I knew that when I knew I was really getting better, I had given For My Dogs an Identity Crisis to Ice-T. He was the first person to listen to both of the albums before it came out. You know, and he was like, yo, you got my number? And then he's like, I'll text you, you know, what songs I like, because I had left a list at home. And I was just like, what the fuck? You know what I mean? I knew the difference that was made. And then, you know, when I would see him from there, different compliments I would get and stuff like that about my writing. But that was two humbling experiences I wanted to share with you guys. Definitely brought me down to reality. There's still so much fucking work that has to be done. But I'm looking forward to getting it done and, you know, making this journey happen with you guys. Anyway, let me know how you felt about the stories. Crazy. It's fucking crazy, you know. I know later on people are going to see me and Pete for real interacting and like, damn, how the fuck do they know each other? You know what I mean? When I get to where I got to get, and it's going to be like, yo, motherfuckers actually played on the same football team. So it's crazy. You never know who knows who and how, and, you know, the things that are happening behind the scenes or before people actually even get to where they got to get to. But yeah, please like, subscribe. Your boy's Rona free. My test came back negative. Hopefully I'm back in these streets real soon. Yo, and thank you to everybody who participated with the raffle. I wish I could have got more people, but I got sick, so, you know, it is what it is. And fuck it. COVID's gone for me. Let's have a great year. Let's make something great happen. Subscribe, like, share. Oh, and share.